Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I mean, it is a Friday. So good morning from the great state of Alabama. My name is Melissa Stubblefield, and I thought I would just come on this morning and share just a little bit, kind of maybe about my journey on how I ended up here with Park Lane. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Melissa Stubblefield. Like I said, I am from Alabama, and y'all, it is really, really cold here. We're expecting a lot of ice and snow and rain, and so that's kind of different for the state of Alabama. I mean, we do have good winters, but you know, you never know about us. It could be 90 degrees tomorrow and we'll all be sick, right? But anyway, let me first tell you what I'm wearing today. So first of all, I am wearing, so I don't know all the names. I'm still learning them. But this is the Treasure necklace. It is this kind of like this really neat beveled looking, it's got these little engraves on these silver high polished hearts. And then I went ahead and I love our little happy necklace. Then I have the Treasure earrings, which is a 2-for-1 earring. But anyway, so I've got those on. I always like to wear like an earring that has a little bit of length to kind of slim my face. I am wearing this beautiful statement ring, and it is called the Daydream. So if you are into pearls, this is your girl right here. Let's talk about my arm party today. Again, I'm still learning the names. So this one is called the Tanner, the Embraceable, the Rika, and then I have a few strands of the Zoe. And then on this hand, because this hand is kind of full, I wanted to balance me out. I've got another strand of the Zoe. Now, y'all, this is my favorite one. Hang on, let me get over there. Is this not precious? This is called the Eden, and it's got these beautiful beads, and then it's got this precious cross hanging at the bottom, and then I have on the silver Serena. So anyway, before we got started, I wanted to show you exactly what I was wearing today. I'm pretty heavy on gold. I have a lot of gold in this season. I'm trying to kind of shake it up with silver. So anyway, put in the comments, are you loving this silver? If you're a gold girl, no problem. But if you're loving this silver, put silver in the comments. These earrings are a lot cuter on than what I ever dreamed, okay? Now, let me know if you are here, whether you're watching live or the replay, because I'm going to do my best to come back and comment so that I can connect with y'all, okay? Because let me just say this. We are so happy that you're here. So happy that you're here. You are in for a treat for this weekend. Okay, so let's go back to who I am. Again, I'm Melissa. I'm a mama of 5. I am a Mimi to 5, like grandchildren will change your life. We train horses. We're super busy here with all of our children and all the spouses and everything. So let me kind of tell you how my story went on how I landed with Park Lane. First of all, I have been in direct sales right under 20 years. I believe in them. It has given me the time freedom. It's given me a lot of things that I can do because I have decided to partner with, different companies in direct sales. But about, I'd say several years ago, my company that I was with for almost 14 years closed. And when it closed, I started having some health issues and just kind of walked away from everything. During that time, I became an empty nester. Now, I don't know about y'all. I know some of you that have 3 or 4 little children at home, you can't imagine that. But that day will come. And I have given so much of my life to my family that when they all kind of left at the same time, I found myself in a place for a couple years that I was just sad. I was like, what is my purpose? Like, what am I supposed to do? Everybody's gone. Well, I was invited to a jewelry show. I'm sorry, guys. I have a chest infection and I got to take a drink. Hang on. I was invited to a jewelry show, and I knew what it was like to be a stylist. And so I thought, I'm going to go to this girls' jewelry show. I want to support the stylist, but I definitely want to support my friend. But y'all, it is about jewelry, right? Jewelry makes me so happy. So I went to her show. It was so good. It was done virtually. My other business, I had to leave. I had to lug. I didn't get home until late at night. So I was kind of curious on how they really did this online stuff. Well, to make a long story short, I bought and I booked. And let me tell you why I booked. I booked because I'm a smart shopper. I started making all these lists of earrings and bracelets and necklaces that I thought that could help me elevate my look, because I wasn't, I just wasn't feeling that trendy. I just wasn't feeling great where I was at the time. And I thought jewelry would make me happy. So I did a party. My friend Stephanie, who sponsored me, talked to me about Park Lane. No interest. I said I will never go down that road again. Never again. So I decided I wanted to do another party, because I remember it being, she had some stuff on her social media of all the beautiful spring jewelry, summer, sunshine. I was like, I got to do another party because I saw this necklace that I wanted for free. Well, I did my party. And again, Stephanie asked me if I would want to do this business. And I was like, no, but maybe, no. But, we all think we're busy, right? And I definitely thought I'm like the busiest person there is. Let me just say this. I'm not going to go into all the details, but I ended up saying yes. Now, listen, I wasn't all giddy about joining. As a matter of fact, I remember the day I signed up, I'm like, what am I doing? But then I remembered, I really was looking for a way to connect with women. I was kind of sad. I love this jewelry community. And so for me, it was a way to just meet new women. I'm also in the ministry, and I thought this would be a great way to meet women who may want to connect that way also. So when I joined, I made it very clear to my upline that I was going to just do it in the nooks and crannies, very spare time, no pressure, and I really didn't want anybody to know about my sales experience. But Stephanie, while we were talking, I did mention that I had been a jewelry lady for 14 years with another company. Well, guess what? When you have been with another company and you have leadership experience, now you don't have to, okay? I want to let you know that. But in my case, I did. Stephanie got with her lady. I did a very simple interview to kind of just show where I was, about my team, what I did in my previous company. And they said, you know what? We respect you for that. We're gonna honor you for that, for all the years that you did direct sales and built a team. So they let me come in as a direct appoint. And so therefore I could start at a different level. I was rewarded for all the years that I had worked. Y'all, do you know what that did for me, to just be seen, to be acknowledged that I had worked years ago with other women, helping them grow their business through direct sales. So let's just move on. So I came in with that. I still told them, kind of a little bit hands off, not in a bad way, but I just kind of wanted to do it my way. Well, life has a way of getting you right where you're supposed to be, right? So I had a horse accident. I got bucked off my horse really bad, had some big medical bills, and I'll never forget, we had something called Elevate come up, and that's just an online fun training that you can go to be inspired. So I thought, you know what? I can't move. I can't do anything. My arm's in a sling. I'm gonna sign up and just hear what this is all about. Well, I heard our CEO speak. Now, y'all, I get a little emotional when I talk about this, because his story was about loss. He lost a daughter. Well, he's lost 2 daughters. And he was talking about loss, and he was talking about being positive, and he was talking about overcoming it. And I think as women, we get in our head and we let things just stop us, right? We let things stop us, halt us. When I heard his story, I thought, oh my goodness, I can lay in my plane here. He talked off the cuff. He was not reading a script. And I thought, I can do this. I had some big medical bills, so I decided to step it up, and I decided to do more. Now, you don't have to do what I do. You may be thinking about doing this business and you want to just have fun like I did starting out. But I wanted more. And y'all, it has been so much fun being a part of Park Lane. I never dreamed in a million years that I would be here again, building a team, encouraging women to do Park Lane the way that it's best for them and in their busy life. I encourage my girls, if they want to do a little, that's okay. If they want to do it spare time, that's okay. If they just want to be the jewelry lady of their work, that's okay. If they want to do home shows, go for it. If they want to do online virtual like me, you can do that too. My job is to help every woman figure out how Park Lane fits in their busy life. Now, how do I want to end this call? Is that I really want you to plug in, listen to every story, and figure out where you fit in. My word for this 2026 has been discipline. Okay, there's some areas in my life I need to get disciplined in, but I also want to take it a little step further. I want you to bet on yourself in 2026. I want you to try something different. I want you to not always go by how you feel and think about, do I need this so that I can inspire somebody else? Do I need this to pay that debt off? Do I need this because I'm a retiree and I just want to do more and be more and have more? Maybe you want to take your grandkids on a great Disney trip and you don't want to touch your money, but you could do this. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you have fundraising in the back of your mind. Maybe there's a cause that is so dear to you that you want to add Park Lane into your life so you can do that. So I think I'm going to leave you with this. With this great signing on special, you have nothing to lose. You have great jewelry that you can gain if this is not for you. So I'm just going to ask you, bet on yourself for 2026. Get with the person that invited you and figure out how you can navigate this business and navigate how you can do it, what fits in your life. I just love it. I love when I am wrong. I love when I shock myself. And that is exactly why I'm so passionate and I'm so excited about this opportunity. See, I think every woman can do what I do. The difference is, do you think you can do it? Listen, happy Friday. I can't wait to see you on the live on Sunday night. And thank you for being here. And if you have watched the live or the replay, please put it in the comments so that I can comment back and I can connect with you. Talk to y'all later, guys.